Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this Game 3 of the playoffs on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Milwaukee Bucks going up against the New Jersey Nets. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Stuckey against Smith. Stuckey can't get it to go.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Here's Carroll. Pass to Aldridge. It's rebounded by Stuckey. He gets it in there.
They make it hard on Stuckey inside, but he has the agility to still finish.
And it's Carroll with the ball for the Bucks. Outside Aldridge. It's rebounded by Stuckey.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Wow, making sure of that one.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Outside Aldridge. Smith outside. Sefolosha finds Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. The shot by Carroll no good. The Nets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And stolen by Thompson. And Sefolosha with the jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Here's Carroll following the basket by Rodney Stuckey. Smith outside. Bucks passing it around. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. For New Jersey, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Jennings. Here's Okafor. Aldridge with some nice D. The Bucks have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's his first trip to the line. That one is off.
You look across the league, so many games are won or lost at the foul line.
And the Nets decide to take their first timeout here.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Stuckey kicks to Okafor. On the wing, Green. And again, no good by New Jersey. Bucks trail by 3. Sefolosha passes to Carroll. Green against Thompson. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Boy, nice look from the big man, Aldridge. Doing a nice job sharing the wealth.
Stuckey dishes to Thompson. And good coming on the assist by Rodney Stuckey.
Just a great flow to that play. He's anticipating the pass, perfect rhythm on that jumper.
Pass to Sefolosha. Now here's Carroll. He's guarded by Jennings. Here's Smith. Yep, that one goes.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Stuckey into the lane, and he jams it with authority.
Explosive speed on his way to the basket, which you have to admire, in addition to his aggressiveness from Stuckey.
And it's Carroll with the ball for the Bucks. 4-point game. Here's Thompson. Pass to Carroll. The kick out to Aldridge. And here is Sefolosha. Shot clock at 6. Smith finds Carroll. Here's Thompson. And the shot no good, a bit short. Nets leading by 4. Thompson passes to Green. The tray. The rebound by the Bucks.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Pass to Sefolosha. Inside. Here's Aldridge. Count that one.
You know, with all his post moves, Aldridge usually is able to trick the defense, but even when he doesn't, he'll still manage to finish through contact.
Stuckey kicks to Okafor. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Jason Richardson is checked in for the Bucks. And a change for the Nets. Harris is checked in. Now here's Jennings. Still yet to score.
Jennings is what we call point hungry. This guy loves to score the ball, and he's able to deal and get his shot off against anybody who's guarding.
Great atmosphere in this building tonight. The fans were primed for this game.
So both teams making some changes here. Bucks trail by 4. Outside Williams. Pass to Smith. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And no fear of where the D was on that one. Smith going right to the basket.
Now a timeout called by New Jersey. New Jersey is gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Korver gets a wide-open look. The shot's good on the assist by Jennings.
Yeah, you got to chase Korver off that three-point line. When he's in that comfort zone, expect him to knock it down.
Here's Turioff. Good work defensively by Malone. Nets leading by 5. Outside for Korver. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. First trip to the line for him here.
Tell you what, you've got to get to Korver right away. This guy has unlimited range and a lightning-quick release.
Thabo Sefolosha is checked in for Vince Carter. And a change for the Nets. Green's checked in. The Bucks have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Here's Smith. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate.
Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of second opportunities. 8 of their last 10 points from the paint, but the defense still continues to back away and not show any aggressiveness.
Now Cephalosha after Kyle Korver missing on that last three-pointer. Korver against Richardson. Lets the three fly. It's hauled in by Harris. Nets leading by 5. Smith with the defensive effort. Cephalosha with it, and Jennings picks him up defensively. Offensive rebound. Cephalosha's shot is good. Cephalosha's got his second bucket tonight.
You've got to be aware of him at all times. He's a bully on the backboard.
Jennings kicks to Korver. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And again, no good by New Jersey. Bucks have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. And it's Smith finishing it off.
And Smith gets off the floor as quick as anybody, especially when he's got a lob on the way.
Korver fires from way outside. Misses the deep three-point attempt. Fires away from way outside. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close. And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
Yeah, this is how you can keep a crowd quiet, though. I mean, methodically score at the line and take some of that energy away from the fans. They don't like to have the action stop and the opposing team scoring.
Here is Turioff over Green. And no good, trying to use the glass.
Well, that's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit, maybe lost concentration, too.
Wasted no time on that one. Korver's got 8 points.
Do not let Korver get it off from the corner. Kyle's automatic.
Pass to Turioff. Carter outside. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And Vince Carter picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And a new group in for the Nets. Emeka Okafor is checked in for Malone. Thompson comes in for Harris. Rodney Stuckey's checked in for Kyle Korver. And it's Jennings in for Jackson. Now Cephalosha after the missed three from Klay Thompson. Now here is Cephalosha. He has 5. Williams for 3. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Here's Stuckey. Here's Green. At the elbow, Stuckey. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. He's got 8.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Williams, a screen on Thompson. Here's Richardson. True on the 14-footer.
Really textbook use of the dribble. Getting inside to get his work done.
Jennings passes to Thompson. Here's Green. And here's Jennings. Rebound by Williams. And here's Sefolosha. He brings it up for Milwaukee. They trail by 1. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. 5 on the clock. From deep three-point territory. Rebounded by the Nets. This team has been cruising through these playoffs. Just 1 loss so far.
Yeah, they've ripped through the postseason thus far, arguably playing their best basketball of the season. That's what you want this time of year.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. A different look for Milwaukee. Thompson comes in for Turiaf. And Aldridge is subbed in for Thabo Sefolosha. And then for the Nets, Malone's checked in for Green. Tobias Harris comes in for Klay Thompson. And it's Korver in for Brandon Jennings. Carter finds Richardson. Bucks passing it around. Thompson against Malone. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Carter's got his second basket of the night. Stuckey into the lane. Out to Harris. Outside Korver from downtown. Offensive rebound. And then Okafor slams it in.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
And, you know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Milwaukee with the ball. After the basket by New Jersey. Outside Aldridge. Carter for 3. And it's Malone with the rebound. Nets leading by 3. On the wing, Korver. And stolen by Richardson. Here's Williams. And it's Williams throwing it down.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Stuckey kicks to Harris. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Harris has got his first 3 points of the game.
Boy, are they shooting the 3 extremely well this quarter. My, throwing some gas on the fire for sure.
Pass to Aldridge. Out Carter. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Carter. The kick out to Aldridge. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Nets have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. Stuckey can't get it to go. Bucks trail by 4. Williams with the ball. Picked up by Harris. And the dunk by Aldridge.
Boy, if you're going to foul Aldridge, you've got to make it a hard one because you don't want to give him the and one chance.
Some changes for New Jersey. Dante Green is checked in for Malone. Thompson comes in for Harris. And it's Jennings in for Kyle Korver. Here's Stuckey. And he banks in the layup. Stuckey's got 13 points.
And Stuckey is just one of those bucket makers. He's an all-around offensive player. When he's connecting like this, you have to keep feeding him the ball.
Pass to Sefolosha. Here's Aldridge, covered by Okafor. Aldridge can't get it to go. Nets leading by 3. Here's Stuckey, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And, you know, for a guard, Stuckey leaps up for these dunks. He's a really pretty good athlete.
Milwaukee's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range.
Looking just about unstoppable.
Here's Jennings. It's rebounded by Aldridge. The Bucks have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Pass to Carroll. Smith with it, picked up by Thompson. Sefolosha with it, 6 to shoot. Smith the pass to Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
And all-around talent. I like whenever Smith finds his open teammates.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Yeah, they've gone away from the triple as they look to protect this lead.
Yeah, you know, sometimes that can be a mistake. But they weren't shooting it especially well early on, so I think it makes sense to shy away from the triple.
Pass to Thompson. Back to Sefolosha. Smith dishes to Carroll. Here's Thompson. And no good on the last second attempt this time. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Nets out in front. They lead by 4. And will return shortly. And here we go. Heading back to the action here in the Eastern Conference Finals. Without question, Rodney Stuckey displaying his skills today.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Now here's Carroll. Pass to Smith. Back to Carroll. To the paint. Here's Aldridge. And the dunk by Aldridge.
And this is the power you like seeing from Aldridge, leaving no room for error with that flush.
Stuckey drives inside.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
Now, I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine even if he'd have missed it. I don't mind them taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
And it's Rodney Stuckey with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Pass to Aldridge. 5 to shoot. And it's Emeka Okafor with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was 1 step late that time.
And the Bucks with possession here. 4-point game. Carroll kicks to Aldridge. Clock at 6. Bucks passing it around. The shot by Carroll no good. And so it's Jennings with it. He'll bring it up for the New Jersey Nets. Stuckey outside. Pass to Thompson. Back to Stuckey. Rebounded by Sefolosha. Sefolosha's got 5 rebounds tonight. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Smith on the wing. Fades and shoots. Okafor grabs the miss. Okafor's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Stuckey passes to Okafor. Back to Stuckey. On the wing, Green. No good from outside. Bucks trail by 4. Here's Smith. Goes back up. And Thompson gets it to go. Thompson's got 6 points.
That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, you have to be sharp and careful when you're guarding Jennings. I mean, he's a shoot-first kind of player that causes a lot of pressure for the defense, keeps constant pressure on the D.
And the second free throw, good. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Without question, Rodney Stuckey displaying his skills today.
Man, he continues to burn them with his scoring. And the coaching staff's going to have to come up with a different approach defensively.
And the Nets making a change here. Korver's checked in. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Sefolosha. Driving in. Count it, and the foul. It's going to be on Kyle Korver.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
Now here's Jennings, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Josh Smith. That's foul number 2 for him. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Jennings finds Korver. And again, no good by New Jersey.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
Here's Sefolosha. Good D by Thompson. Sefolosha dishes to Thompson, and that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Nets have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room with the break. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And Korver, just a beautiful pull-up J there. Excels at shooting when in rhythm.
Out left to the wing. Aldridge left side. Back to Carroll. Smith feeling it out a bit. Just 5 to shoot. Aldridge kicks to Sefolosha. Fires from 18. Milwaukee the rebound. The shot by Carroll no good. New Jersey leading by 3. Here's Korver for 3. And the Nets another 3.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Sefolosha. Green with the rebound. The Nets have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Pass to Korver. It's up a 3. Misses the target. That drops him to 40% now. 4 of 10.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack. I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Sean Williams checks in for the Bucks. Richardson comes in for Sefolosha. And then for New Jersey, Malone comes in for Dante Green. And Tobias Harris subbed in for Klay Thompson. The 3 from Korver. Korver missing again. Bucks trail by 5. Now Carroll. Smith right side. Carroll kicks to Williams. Carroll with a screen on Malone. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Now a timeout called by New Jersey. Both teams will make substitutions. Nets leading by 5. Out to Stuckey. Pass to Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Here is Carter following the bucket by the Nets. It's good. Smith's got 10 points in the game.
And serious hustle from Smith in the paint there to track that one down for the finish.
Jennings can't get it to go. Bucks trail by 5. Outside Williams. 1:06 left here in the third quarter. Smith the pass to Carter. Off target from three-point range.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Harris, no good. Milwaukee's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. New Jersey with the rebound. Malone's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Harris kicks to Stuckey. We've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter of the game, and it's good. He's made 2 for every one he's missed. 10 of 15 in the contest. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
The shot by Williams, no good. Thompson with it. Out to Stuckey. Back to Thompson. Up in time. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's New Jersey, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. New Jersey leading by 7. Here's Korver for 3. The rebound by the Bucks. Price with the ball. Picked up by Harris. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Harris.
Forcing the action a bit, you draw fouls when you do so.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for New Jersey.
Well, you know, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
It's good from long range.
And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
Pass to Richardson. Korver against Carter. With the floater. And it's Malone with the rebound. Malone's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Houston the pass to Korver. Nets passing it around. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. The Bucks call time. A different look for Milwaukee. Cook, he's checked in for Carter. And Quentin Richardson has subbed in for Price. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I got a chance to listen in on Scott Skiles' huddle with his players. Now, he said, come on, can anybody make a 3? We have to be better from deep. He implored his team to find the shooters, get them open with movement and picks. We'll see if it works, guys.
Thank you, David. That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Richardson. Pass to Robinson. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. A three-pointer is right on target. Korver's got the lead, back up to 8 now for the Nets. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting around 41% on the night. Richardson finds Richardson. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Outside Korver, jacks up a 3. Jason Richardson pulls it in. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. New Jersey with the rebound. Here is Korver. Pass to Harris. Fires for 3. That shot off. Richardson with it. Now defended by Korver. Here is Turioff. Nobody near Williams. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Harris with it. He's against Turioff. Korver passes to Houston. Back to Korver. The Nets call time.
And team strategies
closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Stuckey outside. 6 on the shot clock. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Jason Richardson.
And Stuckey, a physical guard, someone who's not afraid of the contact on the way up.
The Bucks making a switch here. Cephalosha's checked in, and so Stuckey nails both of them.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Carroll passes to Aldridge. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
He's become a dependable offensive rebounder. Smith is someone you got to keep a body on.
And it's time for an injury report.
Well, guys, I was able to catch up with the Bucks head athletic trainer. He told me it's a sprained ankle. Of course, those can be tricky. For a team that is so close to making the finals, this is a huge concern. Kevin?
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
Jennings against Carroll. Pass to Stuckey. Just 5 on the clock. What a terrific move that was. Stuckey's got 10 points in just the second half.
Love the heart that Stuckey plays with. I mean, this guy gives it all the time. Never afraid of working his way inside for the close-range bucket.
Now here's Carroll. And Aldridge slams it in.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
You can see it in his eyes. He is in the zone tonight, scoring with ease.
Bucks trail by 12. Cephalosha with a screen on Jennings. From 11 feet away and off the front iron, and in it goes.
You know, you look at the mid-range game Aldridge has, it keeps the defense honest. They have to worry about a lot more than just his post game.
Free throw, good, Stuckey. And so Stuckey nails both of them.
And Stuckey is a guy who does a bit of a small version of stat sheet stuff, and he gives you points, rebounds, and assists.
Bounce pass from Carroll. Aldridge against Okafor. Aldridge left side. Carroll finds Cephalosha for 3. Smith. The rebound by the Nets. Green's got 6 rebounds in the game. Stuckey against Cephalosha. Outside, Green. And good coming on the assist by Rodney Stuckey. Stuckey's got his 4th assist in this one. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're down by 15. From the inbound, and it's Josh Smith with the finish.
And when Smith's in rhythm, he can become so difficult to stop. And right now, he's got his foot on the gas.
And he gets it to go. And the Nets lead by 15.
And now we can start talking about Game 4. What a magnificent effort and really a significant victory for New Jersey.
And they had to battle for this win. There were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the flow of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Rodney Stuckey.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
So New Jersey ends up going with a whole new group. Jackson against Carroll. Pass to Aldridge. Over Harris. Aldridge, no luck. And for the Nets, they're shooting and hitting almost everything here in the fourth, up around 58% from the field. Harris, right side. Sefolosha with the steal. Oh, and here it comes Carroll all alone. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Oh, defense caught lacking and tried to keep up, ends up fouling.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Jackson kicks to Korver. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
And so it's New Jersey easily grabbing this one. And you got to feel good about getting each and every game here in the postseason.
You know,
Well, folks, here we go. Game 4 of the NBA playoffs. Postseason action right here. Welcome to 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Milwaukee Bucks going up against the New Jersey Nets. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Now here's Stuckey. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Carroll against Jennings. Pass to Aldridge. Over Thompson. And it's Aldridge missing. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for New Jersey. This team has been cruising through these playoffs. Just one loss so far.
Yeah, they've ripped through the postseason thus far, arguably playing their best basketball of the season. That's what you want this time of year.
And so it's the Nets getting on the board first. Carroll passes to Sefolosha. Bucks passing it around from past the arc. Thompson with the rebound. Nets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Pass to Stuckey. Got a piece of it. Here's Carroll. Now Aldridge. He's guarded by Stuckey. Fade away. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim.
You know, you look at the mid-range game, Aldridge about a lot more than just his post game.
Stuckey kicks to Okafor. Jennings against Carroll. Green passes to Thompson. Shot clock at 5. Outside, Green. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings.
Fluid motion off the catch. That's a nice shot.
And it's Milwaukee's ball. They trail by 3. Pass to Carroll. Shoots the 3. A rebound by the Nets.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Carroll against Jennings. Green. Good D by Thompson.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Smith sets the pick for Carroll. Back to Smith. Pass to Carroll. And here's Smith. Carroll kicks to Smith. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. They grab their own miss. Thompson goes up and lays it nice and easy.
It's never easy trying to keep him off the glass. He's an absolute beast down there.
Thompson outside. It's back to Jennings. Misses the layup.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now here's Carroll. Here's Smith. Green with the block. Stuckey outside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And Stuckey is always ready to pounce on an open driving lane to the basket. When the D gives him one, he exploits it.
Jennings against Carroll. Pass to Cephalosha. Now here's Thompson. Okafor grabs the miss. Stuckey against Smith. Oh, and he misses the dunk. And here's Cephalosha. He brings it up for Milwaukee. It's a 3-point game. Carroll against Jennings. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You always have to take advantage of trips to the line.
The Bucks shooting their first free throws of the evening, and he makes the first. Jason Richardson is checked in for Milwaukee. And a change for New Jersey. Tobias Harris is checked in for Dante Green. Nets have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Stuckey can't get it to go.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Pass to Carroll. Richardson outside. Smith kicks to Richardson. And again, the Bucks miss.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Stuckey against Aldridge. Stuckey hides inside. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. That'll put Rodney Stuckey on the line. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson. The Nets shooting their first free throw of the night here. So for the Nets, Malone's checked in for Okafor. And it's Korver in for Thompson.
And Stuckey is a guy who does a bit of a small version of stat sheet stuff, and he gives you points, rebounds, and assists.
Here's Korver for 3, rebounded by the Bucks. Smith outside. Tipped away. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Vince Carter, he's checked in for Price. .143 left in the first. Smith outside. Clock at 6. Fires it up. The shot misses. Nets leading by 3. Korver with it, and it's Carter picking him up. Korver passes to Harris. Back to Korver. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Yeah, love how fast Korver shoots the ball. It doesn't even think about it. Just terrific instincts.
Pass to Smith. 59 seconds left in the first quarter. Carter outside. Fires from deep. Sinks the triple.
Love the mindset of Carter. You sink a 3 on his squad, he's coming back at you.
The drive by Jennings. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Josh Smith.
Sticking with his shot despite the good defense.
A different look for Milwaukee. Ryan Hollins comes in for Smith. And Thabo Sefolosha subbed in for Carter. And a change for New Jersey. Green's checked in.
And the one thing that Jennings gives this team is speed. He's got tremendous speed, whether it's the quick release or his authoritative takes to the basket.
Now, here's Hollins. And here's Richardson outside. Green with the rebound. 23 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Harris looking it over. There's 10 seconds left to play here in the first. Korver, no luck. And Turioff slams it in.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Nets out in front, up by 3. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Jersey?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Here's Sefolosha to the inside. Here's Hollins. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
This is how you share the rock.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the New Jersey Nets. Pass to Korver. A three-pointer, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Sefolosha kicks to Richardson. There's a good screen. There's the drive. The kick out to Williams. Turioff inside. He's covered by Malone. Turioff misses. Here's Harris. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And Korver, a team-first guy. When one of his guys is open, he wastes no time in delivering the pass.
Back to Sefolosha. To the middle. The kick out to Williams. Here is Turioff, guarded by Malone. And here's Richardson outside. Nets leading by 3. Jackson dishes to Harris. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Harris has got 5 points so far. Richardson outside. Pass to Turioff. On the wing, Sefolosha, guarded by Jackson. Turioff kicks to Sefolosha. Richardson for 3. Unable to get that one.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Korver, no luck.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Sefolosha misses. New Jersey has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. That 3 off the mark.
You know, it's really surprising that they're up at this point given that he struggled so mightily.
Outside Williams. Jackson against Sefolosha to the wing right side. Here's Turioff. The shot, no good. Nets leading by 6. Green, the pass to Korver. Gets a very good look and converts. Korver's got his second basket of the game.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. A different look for Milwaukee. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Ryan Howlands. LaMarcus Aldridge comes in for Turion. And Quentin Richardson has subbed in for Thabo Sefolosha. And a new group in for the Nets. Emeka Okafor, he's checked in for Green. Klay Thompson comes in for Tobias Harris. Rodney Stuckey's checked in for Kyle Korver. And it's Jennings in for Jackson. Klay muscling on that drive.
Penetrating to the cup, getting downhill. Wow.
Bucks trail by 10. Pass to Thompson. Can they get it? That one falls. For New Jersey, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. And Thompson sends it back. They get it back. Okafor finds Stuckey. Into the lane.
Showing no mercy at the defensive end.
Richardson against Stuckey. Down low, Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated in stride.
Stuckey against Richardson. Kicks it out to Jennings. And the foul called on Quentin Richardson. That is his first foul of the game. And the Bucks making a change here. On defense, Milwaukee. They trail by 6. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
And that's why it counts to have a guy like Stuckey on your squad. He's fearless and relentless in attacking and always welcomes the and one chances.
Free throw, good, Stuckey. The Bucks have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Pass to Sefolosha. Aldridge with it, covered by Okafor. Aldridge kicks to Sefolosha. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Thompson. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Thompson's got 6 points in the quarter.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Stuckey passes to Okafor. Good D by Thompson. Bucks trail by 7. 1:31 left here in the second. Smith finds Sefolosha. Puts it up. Rebound, New Jersey. Malone's got his 5th rebound in this one. Stuckey dishes to Jennings.
Jennings is what we call point hungry. This guy loves to score the ball, and he's able to deal and get his shot off against anybody who's guarding.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
Green, he's checked in for Malone. Sefolosha passes to Smith. To the inside. Thompson misses. New Jersey with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Stuckey kicks to Thompson. The rebound by the Bucks. Now Carroll. Smith with a screen on Thompson. Carroll gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Jennings with the bucket.
And even though Jennings gets hit when he's driving to the cup, he seems to bounce off defenders. I mean, for a guy that small, that is pretty impressive the way he can school the defense.
And so it's New Jersey in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We come back right after this. Welcome back to playoff basketball on 2K Sports. This is the Eastern Conference Finals. Nice game. Great performance by Tristan Thompson.
And what a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
Well, you know what? They've given him an increased role tonight, and he's taken full advantage of it.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Pass to Sefolosha. Here's Thompson. The Bucks working the ball around. Now Smith. Over Thompson. And it's Smith missing. Aldridge against Stuckey. Lays it up and banks it in. Stuckey's got the lead up to 11 now for the Nets.
They make it hard on Stuckey inside, but he has the agility to still finish.
Sefolosha against Stuckey. Out to Thompson. Now here is Sefolosha. He's guarded closely. It's Carroll on the wing. Shoots over Jennings. The shot by Carroll no good. New Jersey leading by 11. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Stuckey can't get it to go.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Carroll against Thompson. Here's Aldridge. Nails the 16-footer.
I mean, how about the touch there from the guy who's 6'11"? Aldridge can simply shoot over you.
Here's Stuckey. Here he goes.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from Carroll. Jennings against Carroll. Now here's Stuckey. He's covered closely. Over Sefolosha. Out to Thompson. Back to Stuckey. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You know, you've got to be aware of how tricky Stuckey is at drawing shooting fouls now. He's very good at getting his shoulders into defenders to draw fouls.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Bucks trail by 10. Sefolosha finds Carroll. Now here is Aldridge, guarded by Green. Smith against Thompson. Thompson dishes to Smith. Thompson in the post. Working on Thompson.
You have to be committed on plays like that.
The Bucks have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. That free throw, no good. He's off on the second. Nets leading by 10. It's stolen by Carroll. And it's Smith penetrating. Ball's knocked loose. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Okafor. Full 24-second shot clock. Timeout called the Bucks.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
To the paint. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Jennings. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Looking for Stuckey. He gets it there. And a missed layup. Bucks trail by 10. Here's Smith. And Smith with the stuff.
And whenever Smith gets the opportunity to attack the rim, he's going to take it.
And first time out of the game called for New Jersey. And so it's Jennings with it. He'll bring it up for New Jersey. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Stuckey outside. Pass to Okafor. Clock at 4. New Jersey needs to get off a shot here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. So for the Nets, Tobias Harris comes in for Thompson. And it's Korver in for Rodney Stuckey. Inside, here's Richardson. And a slam dunk by Richardson.
We all know Richardson can really throw it down. Got to keep him away from the basket, or you're going to pay the posterizing price.
And here's Harris from the arc. And again, no good by New Jersey.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Poked loose. It's stolen by Korver. Harris with it. Now Smith defending. Pass to Korver. Launches a 3. Offensive rebound. Okafor kicks to Korver. Hits the 3-point bomb. Korver's got 8 points.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Richardson the pass to Williams. And Thompson throws it down.
That's a battle inside, and through all the contact, he's able to finish that one.
Jennings dishes to Korver. And the 3 off target. Bucks trail by 7. Now here's Richardson. And again the turnover by the Bucks. A different look for Milwaukee. Ronny Turioff, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. And it's Price in for Thabo Sefolosha. New Jersey has gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Jennings kicks to Korver. The shot's good. Jennings making the play. 11 points in the game.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his second this half.
Pass to Richardson. Price looking it over. There's the pick. The kick out to Williams. 6 to shoot. Richardson for 3. Cans it from downtown. Richardson's got 5 points now this quarter.
And the defense, you can't forget about Richardson from deep. His three-pointer is extremely dangerous.
Back to Korver. Pass to Houston. Outside Korver. Over Price. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And the Nets lead by 9. Smith with it. 50 seconds left to play in the third. And the wide open shot from Price. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Nice work. Got the look he wanted from the perimeter and made it count.
Jennings with the ball. And it's Richardson picking him up. Korver, good.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Smith outside. Williams for 3. No good. Nets leading by 9. Jennings passes to Korver. His 3-pointers off the mark. The Bucks have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far. Just above 50%. Richardson, good.
Well, they had a rough stretch shooting in the first half. I mean, they've seemingly made the changes they've needed to make to improve that shooting percentage.
Korver missing again. The third quarter comes to a close. Nets lead by 6. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Robinson on the wing. Back to Korver. Here's the 3. No good there. Bucks trail by 6. Here is Cook to the middle. And that one's good. Hollins has got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Bucks.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Williams inside, guarded by Robinson. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Hey, anytime you get a good shot off inside, that's an excellent possession.
Harris's shot is good.
I just like the awareness there from Korver. He draws a lot of attention, which is why he's able to get passes over to his teammates.
Turioff kicks to Cook. Pass to Richardson. Williams sets a screen for Richardson. Robinson pulls it in. Nets leading by 5. And here's Korver from outside the arc. Rebound by Williams.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Malone with the steal. Outside Korver to the inside. Houston the pass to Korver. Good on the three-point shot. Korver's got 14 points now in the second half.
When this fella starts knocking down threes, watch out, folks. Just pouring it on in this half.
To the paint, here's Hollins, and Hollins with the stuff.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Houston the pass to Korver. And again, New Jersey with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Here's Turioff, rejected by Harris.
No, sir. He was not letting that one go.
LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for the Bucks. Price comes in for Cook. Rodney Stuckey's checked in for New Jersey. On defense, New Jersey. They get it back.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Malone dishes to Korver. Korver missing again. Bucks trail by 9. And here's Richardson outside. Houston pulls it in.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Panette's call time. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, during the break, listened in on Avery Johnson talking with his team. Now he kept it simple in the huddle. He said, play smart. If we don't beat ourselves, we walk away with the win. Keep it simple, and we got this. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Pass to Smith. Smith with a screen on Jennings. Carroll passes to Smith. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
They've come into the second half with a renewed focus at the offensive end. Put in a lot of work and effort into it. Let's see if they can sustain it.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Carroll passes to Smith. Spins. Fades away. Here's Thompson. It's rebounded by Stuckey. Nets leading by 9. Drives to the hoop. Shoots over Carroll. Stuckey can't get it to go. For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Back to Aldridge. Four on the clock. Crafty move. Count that one.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Stuckey against Cephalosha. Pass to Carroll. He lobs it up, and it's slammed in by Smith.
And they needed a hoop. He gets them one. Huge basket.
Stuckey dishes to Thompson. Back to Stuckey. 1:39 left to play here in the fourth. And Thompson sends it back. Stuckey against Carroll. Inside. Aldridge down low. He's against Okafor. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Stuckey into the lane. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
A tenacious drive to the hoop by Stuckey, really causing the defense to scratch its head a bit. He's not easy to slow down.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 7-point game.
Job well done at the line on that possession. They'll make things a little easier on themselves if they can convert those.
Here's Carroll. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
A disappointing trip to the line there. Even though it was just one miss, now is not the time to be missing those.
Jennings against Thompson. Jennings with the bucket.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're trailing by 8. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
And I'm sure the coach is telling them it ain't over till it's over. Yeah, but I don't know.
Well, it's not looking good for them. We both can agree to that, can't we? I mean, it's got to be a quick bucket, a quick foul, and see what happens after that.
Driving the lane, 17-foot shot on the way. Not enough on that one as it misses. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Stuckey against Carroll. Stuckey outside. Carroll with the rebound. And so the New Jersey Nets take the series and will move on.
What an impressive bit of work. I mean, you think about all the preparation that went into this. It really started in the offseason, and it then carried right to this moment right here.
And, of course, the story continues as they now move on to the NBA Finals, representing the Eastern Conference.
Yeah, tonight they'll